I'm pretty sure I have it on.
This one's gonna take you for a ride.
Fuck you!
7 arcade games featuring Marvel
It
and Capcom
is!
characters are fighting their way
I
onto
told you guys
Nintendo
that I
Switch
saw something
as
in the corner
one
of my eye.
collection.
Hold on! Wait,
Clash
did
and
that say
X-Men
the
versus
fighting
Street
collection?
Fighter.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. He do said the fighting collection! What does this mean? Bro, what does this mean? They announced this shit on a fucking Nintendo Direct. And you know what? It's Marvel versus Capcom. You know why we don't get that many of those? Licensing. What the fuck does this mean? What does this mean? It's like Disney's licensing shit. Does this mean that it's gonna be a new one in the future? Is there gonna be a new Marvel? What does this? I know I'm gonna keep watching, but I have so many fucking questions of what does this mean, because this is actually huge. I never thought we were gonna see this shit. Okay, fine, we're gonna keep watching.
Nintendo Switch as
Okay,
one
so we have Marvel
collection.
vs. Capcom.
Clash and X-Men
X-Men vs. Street Fighter. I
Duke it out
literally
in Marvel
played that
vs.
game
Capcom
in
2,
local
New Age of
host, man.
Heroes. Take down the Kingpin in the beat-em-up side
shit,
scroller,
wait,
the Punisher,
what?
and more.
Hold on. Okay. Wow. We got Children of the Atom. Damn. Marvel Superheroes. X-Men versus Street Fighter. So we going in order. Marvel Superhero versus Street Fighter. Marvel versus Capcom. Marvel versus Capcom 2. That is so out of pocket. The fucking Punisher? To be fair, where would they put this beat 'em up? Capcom, they made the beat 'em up. They have the beat 'em up collection, but they couldn't put it there because, again, licensing. And when it comes to fucking licensing, what does this mean? What does it mean?
Hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and combos.
Daddy, you're fucking
Select
bullshitting
online
me.
mode to challenge.
Yo, we have head boxes and hurt boxes. Yo, you guys remember when in Tekken you had to pay for that shit? Eat your shit out, Tekken. I don't remember. But I think this has to do with how big X-Men 97 was. Because X-Men 97 was fucking huge, right? So I think it's time to capitalize on that shit. And I think this is the beginning. Okay? This is the fucking beginning. Yo, but Capcom made some other... Capcom made some other fucking beat-em-ups with the X-Men. Yes, you have to pay for that. I think that was on 7. It's the dumbest shit ever, and everybody was mad. Everybody was so mad.
Rivals around the world.
This is wild. I'm not a fan of the Marvel
Play
vs.
co-op
Capcom
in the
one.
Punisher.
Series.
You can also cross over to
But
the
I'm
museum
definitely
to view
gonna buy
artwork,
this and get my ass
or
handed
listen
to
to
me.
music from each game.
It's somebody playing, I don't know, Sabretooth in Street Fighter.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics.
Fuck you,
Launches
Nintendo Direct. You just put that song in my head for the rest of the fucking night. Thank you. Of course I had to put that there. I'm gonna take you for a ride. But available 2024. What does that mean? We are in 2024. Eat shit.
on Nintendo Switch this year.
That's it this year? Hold on. Hold on. It's okay. What does this mean? I have so many questions. I thought it was almost impossible. Also because of how Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate ended up, you know, made everyone angry. They didn't put a single X-Men in that shit. Holy shit. I mean, the thirst and hunger for Marvel versus Capcom is there. There's like people making some mods for Ultimate and Infinite, and for 3. There's so many mods there, and they're trying to bring that the community back. And then they just announced it. It makes sense. I guess somebody in Capcom was paying fucking attention. Somebody in Capcom was paying attention to this and was like, yo, we should totally release this one, but we need licensing. So how do they convince Marvel and Disney, to be fair? Because Disney owns Marvel right now, so that is interesting. And what does this mean for the future? Holy shit. How do they kept this? How do they fucking kept this without getting out there? How did nobody spoil this shit? No one say anything. Yo, Marvel vs. Capcom is gonna have a collection, bitch, and you're gonna have the Punisher beat him up. I mean, what, mate? I never would have thought in 100 million years. I'm telling you, I thought thanks to licensing, Disney, Marvel, all that shit, it was never gonna happen. And I was thinking about that. Man, Capcom has made so many collections. The fighting game arcade collection with Darkstalkers and Red Earth and all that shit. The Street Fighter collection, which was the first one. The Beat 'em Up collection. So I'm like, man. Oh. Anyway, let's move on. But this, again, what does it mean? What does it mean? I have so many questions. Because you have to understand the licensing nightmare that this could be. Right? Gonna take you for a ride. Gonna take you for a ride. You're getting it on Steam? Bro, I might get it everywhere. Low key, guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Street Fighter collection, I have it on the PlayStation 4, on Steam, and on the Switch, just because I love it that much. The fighting game collection, I have it on the Switch. I think I don't remember. No, I don't think I have that one. I want to have it only on Steam. The Konami ones, I do have it on the Switch and Steam. But if the collection is something that I love, I might buy it in every console that I own, because it doesn't matter what I have on, I want to play it, right? I might have to get this on the Switch and on Steam. You know why I'm gonna get it on the Switch? Probably there's gonna be a physical copy out there with collector's edition shit in there. Oh my god, if that happens, I gotta buy it. And I'm not gonna buy a physical copy for the fucking PlayStation 5 that I don't own. I'm definitely gonna buy the physical copy for the Switch. Again, if there's a collector's edition. If not, there's not, like, okay, whatever. I'm not that big of the Marvel vs. Capcom. But this is wild. Again, do you guys understand the fucking licensing nightmare that this was? And the fact that Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was such a fucking bomb. It bombed. Right? You would think, like, man, Marvel might not want to do the Capcom versus Marvel versus Capcom thing ever again, right? And here we are, releasing the older games that everyone loves. Bro, I literally, a few weeks back when I wasn't here, like when I went to that tournament, I literally played with the organizer. I literally played the X-Men versus Street Fighter. I was playing, Nash and Remy. Gambit. This is, I'm gonna say it again, this is fucking wild. Because he has Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And this one is understandable. Okay, Capcom already released a Capcom Beat 'em Up collection, which I own on the Switch and on Steam, because that's how much I love those fucking Capcom Beat 'em Ups, right? And there's a few Capcom Beat 'em Ups that were not there. Why? Because licensing. One of them was the Alien versus Predator one, and the other one was the fucking Punisher, which it makes sense to me. Like, yeah, it was Marvel, it was licensing. That's never gonna happen. And look at it here, fucking Punisher right here, out of fucking nowhere. Where else would you put it? In the Marvel collection, right? Again, it's not a fighting game, but where else are you gonna put it? You shove it in there, right? How do I like it? I finished it already. So far, it's done. I'm recapping everything, and this was an amazing fucking direct. I don't know how anyone would be angry at this direct. It's beyond me, but I believe there's always someone out there that's gonna walk into the room and be, "Did I catch you having fun? Because your shit sucks." Just someone out there. It has to happen, right? There's always people there that you just want to ruin the fun. So I'm pretty sure, even though it's impossible in my mind that somebody could be mad at this, how can you be mad at this direct? Especially after watching the Xbox One and the Sony was bad. That's why I always keep saying, don't do fucking presentations or do regs if you don't have something with impact, because by creating a direct, you're making you're making hype, and if you don't fulfill the promises of that hype, people's gonna be disappointed, and you don't want that for your brand. And here, of course, I like Perfect Dark. I already went over that. I lost my shit. I recognized that game before anything. I saw the end, and I was like, Perfect Dark. You know, you know how much I had to play that game just to see that and be like, Perfect Dark. Not even the music play. You can go back on the stream later on and check. Like, it was immediate. Like, Perfect Dark? Perfect Dark. It was Perfect Dark. But this makes so much sense to hear, right?
The Punisher, and more.
All right. Also, Capcom made a few X-Men games for the Super Nintendo. Can we have those? I've been craving to play those again. I know they're not the best beat 'em ups out there. They're not the greatest, but I want them. I want to play them. Like, we already doing the fighting games, and there's one beat 'em up there. Can you throw the Super Nintendo ones? I guess that's even harder. You know why? Because it's not only Marvel, it's not only Disney and Capcom. You're also throwing Nintendo into the mix because there were Super Nintendo games. So I don't think we have Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on the Switch. I don't think that's a thing. But this means so much.
Hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and combos.
Look at this, we got hitboxes.
Select online mode to challenge rivals around the world.
Alright, fair warning, everyone that is going to be playing these games for the first time. It's all Capcom games. So we're not patching, I'm going to patch the game and shit like that back in the day. You're going to get hit by some wacky infinites. Be prepared. I, like 3 weeks ago, I got hit by a saber-tooth infinite. In, Street Fighter versus X-Men versus Street Fighter. It's going to happen to you online. So you're going to get salty. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, that shit is dumb. Is the dumbest. SNK versus Capcom, the possibilities of that has grown exponentially because we got Terry and Mai coming to Street Fighter 6. Straight up. Mai and Terry are coming to Street Fighter 6. May a number of Street Fighter. A Street Fighter with a number. Street Fighter never has cross, guest characters from outside Capcom in main Street Fighter games. All right. Again, I'm not counting the versus game like Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom and shit like that. I'm counting like straight up Street Fighter games. At best, you get Final Fight characters, right? Because Final Fight is in the same universe as Street Fighter. That's it. And maybe rival schools, like one or two. That's about it. But from a different company, never. So the fact that that happened, I don't know. Maybe in the future, SNK versus Capcom could happen. Again, from the clip where the guy was like, when the guy, yes, yes, you're correct. Yes. Would that happen on the Switch? No, right? It can't. Oh my god, that would be wild. I have said that tonight so much. That would be wild. No, I'm pretty sure it starts. When I said that there wasn't patching back in the day, when it comes to arcade, there were like different versions of arcade. So probably this is the one without the fucking bug. But I don't know. I could bullshit you right now. I don't know.
Or play co-op in The Punisher.
This is amazing.
You can also cross over to the museum to view artwork or listen to music from each game.
I wanna take you for a ride.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics launches on Nintendo Switch this year.